And of course, let's welcome tonight's lead anchor, Faye Watt. She is a legendary events host, television and radio personality, and the host of Hotspot's Happening Out's The Faye Watt Show. Faye, SunServe brings pop royalty on October 25th at Hunter's Nightclub. Girl, tell me what's going on about that.
Oh, kids, on October 25th, the vibrant community of Wilton Manors will come alive as SunServe, in partnership with Hunter's Nightclub, hosts the dazzling pop royalty from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. This monthly Saturday afternoon tea dance will transform Hunter's into a glittering palace of pop. Guests will groove to the beats of DJ Will Calder spinning iconic hits from pop royalty, while TP Lords will keep the energy fierce and fabulous on stage like only she can. Supported by Java Joe's Out South Florida and Hotspots Happening Out, the event will bring together music lovers, friends, and allies for a cause, with a portion of proceeds benefiting SunServe. SunServe is a 501c3 nonprofit social services agency serving the LGBTQ+ community in South Florida. For more details, visit sunserve.org. I love me a tea dance, folks, okay? And I love me a tea dance where I could be home in bed with my dogs by 9 p.m., okay? And that is this tea dance, all right? You folks see me out all the time, right? But when I have time to just be with my wife and go out to something, Adriana knows I'm home by 10, okay? Like, so this is so perfect. And thank you, SunServe, for doing this. I always say that, like, SunServe, it really does cater to kids to seniors, very much like Compass does, and Hunters is kind of like our community center. Like, I've done book signings at Hunters. I've done celebrations of life at Hunters, All we need is a gender reveal at Hunters, and that's it, So this is perfect. I love that SunServe is doing this once a month, and they always have a theme, and they're usually picking one of the divas that we love, like Kylie Minogue or Madonna, so they're gonna keep you on the dance floor the whole entire time, dancing to the music that you love. I mean, it gets no better,
It's a good way to bring back tea dances, and it's a good cause, so it's a win-win.
Yeah.
They got dance, big old bear dancing.
Right, you boys started tea dances, I think,
I love SunServe. It's interesting because my husband worked on the board of directors at SunServe for over 6 years, but he actually brought youth services, the gay youth, the trans youth, to SunServe, and he did that probably 22 years ago, 25 years ago, I think, and just before I met him. And I'm just very proud of what SunServe does for South Florida, because they've got their hands in all the right places in order to serve our community and lift them up, and I love SunServe.
Like, they have a Sunshine Pride House where they're giving a place for someone to live.
Yes.
I mean,
that's such a rare thing in the country.
It's so rare, and I mean, kids tell their parents that they're gay, and some unfortunately end up out in the street, and it's an awful turn of events. And SunServe, our fund, Sunshine Cathedral, they're all in cahoots to make sure, not in cahoots, they're all together to make sure that, that kid that's out in the street is not out in the street and might have a safe place to lay their head. So at the end of the day, when you're dancing to Madonna with your drink in your hand, or two, because Adriana, sometimes she's double fisted, right? It's all for a good cause.
It's for the
How
kids.
wonderful is that? It's for the kids. It's for the kids.
Oh, I love that.
Fun.
This drink is for the kids.
That's right.
And this is for the seniors.
Close us out, Adriana.
Oh my goodness. Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at Pop Royalty on October 25th. That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.